Hello guys, welcome back to StudentOfLife podcast. If your host, Dr. Paper, thank you very much for being here. If you're new, welcome. And if you're already returned, you already know how we do here. I'm really grateful to have you back, okay? So today's episode is going to be on intentional. It's just being intentional. Okay, as you can see from the title, it's about being intentional. And that's what I want to say. I just want to get straight into it, okay? So let's get straight into it. Be intentional about your next move. Be intentional about what you're saying to people. Be intentional about the places that you're putting yourself in. Be intentional about the friendship that you're making, the people that you're allowing into your life, the people that you're letting go. Be intentional about how you take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, everything that you're taking, everything you're allowing your eyes to see, everything you're allowing your ears to hear, every single space and atmosphere that you're putting yourself in. Be intentional about everything. We have 6 months. I want to make it very clear to what we have, maybe forgetting. We have 6 months till the end of the year. I know, maybe you haven't realized, but I need you to realize that. 6 months. 6 months ago, you were screaming, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. 7 months ago, you were screaming, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And now, within another 6 months, you're going to be screaming, Merry Christmas again. And within another 8 months, you're going to be screaming, Happy New Year. And I need you to realize what that really means, because I think a lot of people maybe don't realize it. And if you ain't, that's just what I'm here for. Okay? The next 6 months, you need to get focused or refocus. I've done an episode on getting focused or refocus, and if you haven't listened to it, I urge you to go and listen to that. Definitely, it's called Get Focused or Refocus. Within the next 6 months, I'm gonna use the same words again. Get focused or refocus. Maybe for the past 6 months, you kind of just been getting your groove on, just kind of settling. You thought this year's a new year, 2022. I want to do this. I want to try this. I want to change myself. I want to heal. I want to do this. Maybe you kind of just been and maybe first 2 months of the year you kind of was all right, and then it died down. You kind of just, by April, March, you was just slip back into it again. That's okay. We are now in June. And between June to December is 6 months. Really, we have less than 6 months, because seriously, June, we're already going to the second week of June. Okay? So really have about 5 months and a half. 5.5 months, basically, if you really look at it like that. And I want you to realize that it's never too late to do anything. It's never too late to start anything. Some people are like, already in the beginning of the year, I just want to wait all the to 2023. I want to, at the end of the year, then I'll start and I'll enter into 2023, right? I just want to, summer's coming, I just want to have fun. No, it's never too late to do anything. Time is not waiting for you. Okay? Time doesn't have the time to wait for you. So stop wasting time. Getting results is not the hard part. For the next 6 months, you're thinking, maybe you right in your head, you're like, oh yeah, I didn't want to do this, I'm planning on doing this for the next, 6 months, but by the time the year ends, this is what I want to be. Let me tell you something, in case you're having any doubts, in case anyone's trying to talk you out of anything, in case you're having a bit of anxiety of how to start, how to go about it, you're thinking it's too late, how do I even do this? Getting started is not a hard part, it's about being consistent, okay? And getting results, it's not hard. It's not hard as you think it is. You're thinking, I'm going to have to wait. If I start now, when am I going to even, No. Getting results is not hard. But the part that people tend to miss is learning the basics. Learning the basics. And a well-done basic, learning the basics of something, either it's a course you want to go into, either, it's a career path you want to step into, either it's something you want to do. I don't know what it is, what it might be, but learning the basics will equal to exponential results. That's literally the key. Learning and really getting gritty and down into the basic and doing it well, literally nailing the basics down, will literally equal to exponential results. It will get you the best results. You want to be like this beautiful, amazing communicator, but you don't know how to listen. The basis of learning how to communicate properly, and if some people want to go into media and communication and everything's there, the best is learn how to listen. How do you take in information? Are you even able to take in information? And when you take it in, how do you process information? These are the basics before you can even become a great communicator, because you want to be understood, but you don't understand other people. Don't make sense. To gain those really great and amazing results comes down to, you, like I said, getting down the basics. Things that I would definitely recommend, and it doesn't matter where you are right now. Right now within your life, either you're just starting, something new, either you've already been doing it, either you're really great, whatever it is. This is just some tips here. Start writing down everything. Write down your thoughts. Write down the journaling. Like literally, that's the thing. And with journaling, a lot of people think of I go buy a book and then start writing down everything I do every day. It doesn't have to be like that. It can actually also be. You can usually do weekly journals, where like every week you just sit down, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and you should just write down everything you've done, everything you've learnt, good things that happened to you the week, things that maybe didn't go well. Because maybe for you, if you decide to do every day, maybe you might forget, and then after you might slack off. You have to one thing you have to really remember is like, don't look at what everyone is doing. What worked for somebody else might not work for you. Look at what might work for you. Because some people do weekly ones. They don't do daily where every single night they sit and they write down everything they've done the day and everything they've learned and what didn't go well. Maybe daily wouldn't work for them. They might, not but weekly they can definitely do weekly, and that they can really do well. Some other people is videos. I do video journaling a lot, and I love it because I get to watch myself, because I'm a very expressionate person, and everything like I feel like I'm very passionate, okay? And everything I feel, if I feel sad, I feel emotional, everything I feel is good about, like, it shows in my eyes, and it shows like I wear my heart on my sleeve, basically. And when I do video and I sit down and I watch myself after like 2 weeks, and I look back on my videos I did maybe like a week ago, a couple of days ago, a month ago, 3 months ago and stuff, and I watch what I'm talking about in that video, I can see my emotions and everything, like how I was feeling, everything I was going through. Because when I'm talking, you can see my emotions in my face, like you can see, because I'm just a very passionate person. So when I look at, maybe from the beginning of the year, and I look at all the videos I've done, the goods and the bads, things I was saying in it, and I look at like how my emotions have changed, and how I've grown in my emotion, and even how like I communicate with my body language and everything in the video and everything, like I'm like, yeah, even that I've grown. And for me, that's like the best thing. Like I do video once, and I literally started this year, because before I used to do like more writing, and I love the writing, I still do it, but video is like, I love it. So I've added a video onto it too. But literally you can decide to do anything, but literally just start with something. Pick one that you want to start with, or if you're not doing any, and just see how it goes for you. Okay? And with video, what makes it easy is like I literally just I have my iPad, I can use my phone, I can use my camera, you can use a laptop, you can use anything. So I just set up and I literally just start talking. I literally talk my ideas, my thoughts, my emotions, or whatever. If somebody is doing something to me I don't really like. Me, I'm not very confrontational either. I don't really like confrontation. I'm the kind of person, like, I'm very observant, but I don't like that conflict and just talking and drama. I don't like that. So if you're doing something to me, I just be observing, just looking at you, just kind of like looking at what you're doing and trying to figure out why you're doing what you're doing. And if it goes over silver, that's when then I can step to you. But even that, if I can just cut it off and never have to talk to you, I'll literally just do that. That's literally me. And it might not be a good thing, but that's me. So, and because of that, sometimes I tend to hold a lot of things in, and being able to do these videos here and stuff, like I'm able to just like pour it all out, like, because I might be writing paragraphs and paragraphs, because me, I love explaining stuff as well all the time. So when I'm doing video, I can literally just let it out, okay? Let it all out. So that's the reason why, for me, I feel like video works. So if you're somebody who is like me, how I'm just explaining everything right now, you're like, nah, I'm like this will work best for me. Definitely do video. But start document all your ideas, get everything off your chest, like your healing process, everything, document it. Don't just do it, just like document it, because when you look back a certain time from now, all your ideas you thought, all of the business ideas, everything you're doing with school, how it's going for you, everything, you're gonna look back and be like, oh my god, I remember when I first started this course and I finished it and this, and I remember when I be so stressed out, and you watch all the videos or you read your journals back again, and you're like, wow, like I see my progress and I see everything. Because in life, sometimes it's very easy for us to always look at the things that we're not doing, looking at, oh, I didn't do this, so I'm not doing that, everyone is doing this, everyone's doing that, and oh my god, like I need to figure this out, I need to do this, I don't do. But sometimes it's really hard. We're able to do that very easily, and pick, our flaws and everything, but we forget how far we've come and the things that we've done and how well we've done it. So when you journal and you write things down, you just document your whole process, whatever it is you're doing in life, in that moment of your emotion, whatever it is, you're able to like look, but it also reminds you that, wow, you look back and you're like, damn, I remember that girl then, I remember that guy then, I don't know who I am now, and I see the growth in myself. And you give yourself a little pat on the back, like, clap for yourself, because you deserve that. And if you can't, celebrate yourself, no one else is going to celebrate you. Okay, that's the importance of journaling and like, you know, looking back all the time. Okay, not looking back to stay there, but looking back just to see how far you've come, looking at how your growth is, and then going then. And also you're able to like see like, nah, I think I'm not growing, because every single video I'm saying the same thing. I'm gonna like entertain, maybe like, you know, for the past 3 months, you look at your videos, you're like, I'm talking about the same thing. I keep like entertaining the same people. I keep going through the same, you know, situations. I need to change, because I can't be doing this for 3 months and the next 3 months again. No. So even that, you must correct yourself. And that's another part, okay? Learn to structure your life as well. Like, if you don't have a routine, I really, you know, urge you to start figuring out what might work best for you. Everybody, I'm sorry, but everybody, I don't wake up at 5 a.m., okay? Everybody can't wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym and do all these smoothies and all these things and go to bed at 8 o'clock in the night. Like, I'm sorry, I don't do that. Because that's not, you know, okay? It doesn't work for me. That might not work for you. Maybe for you, wake up at 9 a.m. 9 might be work for somebody. Be like, don't wait, 9 is too late. No, first of all, do what makes you comfortable, what works for you. And as you're going and you're progressing, you figure out what you figure out new things and new ideas and what more can work for you as you go along the journey. So start figuring out structure. Okay, stop waking up at 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. in the afternoon thinking and just like, oh, I'm about to start my day. Like, have some structure. Stop waking up and just the first thing you wake up at like even 8 and you stay in bed till 2 p.m. doing nothing. You wasted the whole like how many, like 6 hours, how many hours? Then you have food at like 3, and then you just go back on Instagram and just stay there for like 2 hours. And then, you know, you watch Netflix, or you might do some schoolwork, might, you know, do something here and there, might go outside to buy some stuff, and then you come back. There's some days, you know, we can do that, because some days we need to allow our bodies and ourselves to rest and be lazy, because laziness sometimes is needed in the week. You need to have that time for yourself. You can just be lazy, you're not doing anything, you're just having a lazy day. But it can't be the whole 7 days of the week, or, you know, 5 days, or even 4. That's too much. Just pick one day and you can do that, okay? So have some structure. Either you go to school, either you're working, either you're doing both, if you're full-time, you're working full-time. Whatever your thing is, have some structure where you also have time. If you're going to school, you're working, you have time for all those things that you need to do, like, you know, with work and school, you can't really run away from it. But you also have time to, you know, work on you. You know, have time to work on you, have time to work on your emotions, have time to work on your mental, okay? And one thing I always say is like a lot of people, you know, people that tend to work, especially work like, you know, full-time, like Monday to Friday, they tend to wait for the weekend, because the weekend is like, you know, oh, I don't have to do anything. Nah, don't look at the weekend, especially if you work with other people, you know, you work with somebody else, maybe you have your own dreams and aspirations, but you haven't really started on them yet. Look at the weekend and say, okay, the 5 days of the week I'm working for somebody else and I'm, you know, going and making money and, you know, doing something I also do love. But the other 2 days, which I have Saturday and Sunday, I'm using that to also work on myself, either it's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, however way it is. I'm working on myself, or, you know, I'm also going to use that time to work on the dreams and aspirations that I have. Either, you know, you want to start up your own business, you want to, you know, go into something of yourself, like whatever it is, you want to start taking up a new hobby, you know, you want to start, you know, going to a gym, or you want to start, you know, going to play tennis. Whatever it is you want to do, use the weekend for you. Not don't use the weekend just to be lazy or just not to do anything, or, you know, just to party. Nah, use the weekend to build up a better version of yourself. Okay, so even when you're going to work on Monday, like, it's like there's this like rejuvenation around you, about you, okay? And you're not always tired and always complaining about working or going to school 5 days a week, because you know that you've used the other 2 days to also like build you where like you're ready to go back into that space. For the next 6 months, you need to work on like your manifestations and your visualization. And we're saying that I will then attach it to vision boards. If you do not have a vision board, please go make one. And in case anyone doesn't know what a vision board is, a vision board is basically, you know, a board. So you can literally like get a piece of paper, cut out, you know, images and write things down, and you should stick it all down. Or it can literally be something, you know, that you should just sit down and, you know, you just do like a mind mapping. But it's literally a board that you make which has all of the things you want to accomplish. Even if, you know, things you want to accomplish emotionally, maybe you want to grow emotionally into, you know, become more emotionally mature, you put that down, if it's in images or if it's in writing, if it's in text, okay? Maybe you want to travel to these certain countries, or, you know, these cities or these areas. You also put it down even in text or even in images. You want to, you know, maybe go finish your course, do this when it comes to school stuff, you put that down. Every area of your life, you kind of put down either in images or even in text, a plan, kind of like a plan. So 6 months plan, a 1 year plan, you do it. Or you can even do 3 months. Some people do 5 years vision board. Some people can do, 1 year, 1 month. It doesn't matter however you want to do it. But for the next 6 months, I urge you to do one. If you're not, because you keep, and one thing I'll tell you to do is like, you can literally put on your phone. If you create a vision board, you can put it on your phone. If you want to look at some examples of vision boards, literally you can literally go online, type in vision boards, and you can see so many examples, different types. You can figure out what kind of works for you. You like text, you like images. Okay, and then I also have a TikTok video actually on vision boards. So I'll put a link within the description box. If you click on the description box, you're able to watch my video on vision boards. And then I'm about to actually update mine. And then for the year, because I actually did for 1 year, but those are things I put on there for the kind of accomplished it. So I want to remake another one for the next 6 months. So you can actually when I did, I also post it so you guys can see it. Okay, but if you don't have one, make one, because visualization is one powerful tool when it comes to success within different aspects of your life. You want to grow mentally, emotionally. You want your finances to become better. You want to, go into these areas. You want to take on this new hobby. You want to do this. You want to do this. Yeah, you can say and think and all that stuff is beautiful and it's amazing. But once you put it down, either it's in text or if it's in images, or if it's in both combined, you can see it right there in front of you. It's in I put mine on my iPad. I put one on my phone. If you want to print, you can even print it out, and put it in your room somewhere. When you're able to see it all the time, it keeps you it holds you accountable. You have to hold yourself accountable. So when you see it all the time, it kind of reminds you wait a minute, I've made this 1 month ago and I haven't even done anything. And if you 6 months will go by and you still haven't even looked at it and you haven't even, held yourself accountable either, that just means you don't really want to succeed in life. I'm sorry, but that's just really the definition. Because you can't tell me that you're seeing that thing every single day, you're seeing all the time, but somehow you're not doing it. If you are not going through anything else emotionally, mentally, where it's taking you away from, wanting to work yourself, where you maybe in a very, some people, sometimes you go through certain things in life where you become in a very dark place. It's not anything like that. And it's just the fact of, I just don't want to do it, but just being lazy. That just means you just don't want to succeed in life. And that's your own right there. That's your own right there. Okay. You see, free balling everything, just wake up and just do anything. Some of you just want a free ball life. You think life is just there to just be living and just live it and every day and just live it. I don't know, when you think the next 10 years, let me tell you something, yeah? Whoever's putting in the work now, the people who are really putting in the work now, they're putting in the work mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, every way, literally just putting in the work in their lives and making sure they're trying to do something. In the next 10, 20 years, we're going to see those people. We're all right here, right? You're on social media, you see the same people, right? You have to see your friends, your neighborhood, your classmates, you see it, innit? You see the people. You see what everyone's talking about, but you have people on Snapchat, everyone's talking, everyone's doing all the talking and stuff. In the next 15 to 20 years, yeah, we're going to see who really put in the work. So I just want y'all to win. So let's if you're right now, you're just having the spirit of laziness within you, spirit of comfortability, and I don't want to do anything. Let me tell you something as well, yeah? It's not always about, when it comes to growth and doing something in life and just burying yourself, it's not always about financially. I'm not talking about just financially. Yeah, financially is there. We need money because money equals enjoyment. I'm sorry, but money equals freedom, and freedom is basically enjoyment. Okay? But I'm talking about mentally. Maybe for you, for the next 6 months, your thing is it's not about money. It's not about, working. Maybe all them things intact already. It's about working on your mental, your mindset. And your mindset equals your attitude. How you see things, how you perceive in relationships, how do you view relationships, how do you view friendships, how do you view, money, your mindset and your attitude towards things in life. Maybe that's what you need to work on. So maybe on your vision board or, just within your routine, your structure and everything and restructuring your life, that's what your main focus is going to be on for the next 6 months. Somebody else, maybe it's their emotions and healing. If it's maybe it's not for some people, they need to do everything. They need to work on their minds, they need to work on their mood, they need to work on their finance, they need to work on everything. But some people, it's not like that. They just need to work on one area. Okay, so be honest with yourself and take one step at a time and just sit down and talk to yourself what do I need to do to become better for the next 6 months? I enter in 2023 better than I did 2022. Even better and better, because the whole point is you're trying to go better and better every single year. You're trying to be better in different ways. Okay. Don't let anybody waste your time. Don't let anything distract you and waste your time. It's time to get focused or refocus. Because some of you as well, your thing is you're focused, but it's in the wrong direction. Like, your focus is on the wrong things. You want to do this thing so bad because all your friends are doing it, everybody in your family is doing it, all your classmates, everybody's talking about this on social media. So that's what you want to do, and all your focus, all your energy is like programmed and centered around that thing. And it's like, but that's not even for you, and it's not even going well. Like, and you're just still doing that. It's like, yo, your focus is in the wrong place. Right now, what you centered your life around is the wrong thing, the wrong people. So some of you, it's also about refocusing. So be honest and just sit down and like really, after you listen to this episode, listen to yourself and like meditate on it. Meditate, pray, speak to yourself, be honest, consult with your spirit, with yourself, and really tap into like a higher energy and offer some guidance on exactly what you need to do, places you need to be, where you shouldn't go, people you need to let go of your life, people that you need to bring in, and ask that God really like, direct you. And bring the right people into your life, push you in the right rooms, let you listen to the right things, allow you to see things for what it really is, give you clarity, and give the spirit of discernment, so you're not blinded and walking around here completely just blinded. And trust me, if you can do this and really focus, or refocus your energy in the right direction, or towards you, or towards whatever it is that you want to do, and just yourself in general, you'll finish, even in the next 3 months. Like, by the time, September is there, you will see a great change in your life. And then by the time that 6 months is over, December is there, you're going to be like, wow, I've accomplished a lot. And what are things that, I said I wanted to do, the place that, I wanted to focus more in within my life, I've actually seen the progress. You just got to stay consistent, baby. That's what you got to do. You don't got to, be all, nah. You don't go put in everyone's face. You don't go post about it 24/7. You don't go tell everyone about it. You just go stay consistent and let the work talk for itself. Like, let your hard work speak for your heart. When you're really working hard, you're doing something and you're really doing it well, and you're doing it from a pure heart, whatever it is, you're going to do well. You're going to succeed in it either way. Even if you're working on your emotions, everyone around you going to be like, wow, I've seen growth, emotionally growth within you. Mentally, like, people are going to be around you, like, even it's a spouse, even it's your family, your siblings, your friend, they'll be like, damn, like, you're mentally, you're becoming more mature now. Like, let your work speak for itself. Let your growth speak for it. This is your business. You're going to be like, damn, her business blew up. Like, within 6 months, like, this guy's business, this guy's thing is really like, I can see the way he's remarketing, doing these things. Even in school, you're going to be getting better. Your teacher's going to be like, damn, like, her grades, like, his or her grades nowadays is like going up now. She's putting more effort into her work. Like, you can see the growth within it. Let it speak for itself. And trust me, it's going to speak for itself if you really do it right and you stay consistent. But what you have to make sure you do is stay consistent. So I hope you're able to, really listen to this from a pure heart, really understand my intentions behind this episode. And I ask that, God really touches all of your hearts and everything that you guys want to do, all of the, your plans, everything you have planned for the next 6 months. You guys are able to, really just be guided through it, and that positive energy, surrounds you and protects you and leads you through all those things through the next 6 months. Okay. Like, I'm very super grateful right now for you guys' time, for, being here all the way to the end with me. If you're listening to me right now, on Spotify, on Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitches, Radio Public, wherever you listen to me from, ask, that right now you're able to, rate the show for me. Just like leave a comment, share with your people, turn notifications, everything, leave a review. If you're watching right now on YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with people as well, okay? Super grateful, and I'm so thankful for you guys being here. So I'll see you very soon. Bye.